Welcome, and a prime evening to all of you. I'm Thunderbird Prime, Master of YouTuber, and tonight is another Gorilla stream. It's more Grand Archive, and this time we're going to be opening the Kongming Pantheon deck. Now, what is Pantheon, you may ask? Well, Pantheon is kind of like a multiplayer mode for Grand Archive, ideally for 3 to 4 players. So basically think of like multiplayer Commander in Magic the Gathering for the closest analogy. But yes, this time Kongming is not Water Mage, this time she's Fire Mage. So as you can see the contents, 60 card deck, 12 card material deck, lesser boon card, greater boon card, chance for randomly inserted foil, extended art champion card. Alright, so without further ado, let's get this open. The music is a lot louder, okay. Hopefully that turns it up better. Meow, 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 meow. I can always turn it down. Thank you, Sora. Alright. Or I can turn voice up. I can do that too. I should probably do that. Alright. Hey. Let's see. Advanced audio properties. Mic. Sure. Let's turn it up just a little bit. Hopefully it's coming in nice and clear. Let's just open this nice and slow. Take our time. Fold out the box. Keep the box. It's a very nice box. Alternate art of the level 3 Kongming that I already have. Now, is there any insert? Nope. Nope. Anyways. I'm 0 for 3. Goody. Now, is there anything else in this fancy box? Did they really use up this much cardboard for this little packaging? If they did, I'm going to laugh and I'm going to cry at the same time. Oh my god, really? Really? This one's... Nothing. Nothing in the box. Might as well just use this for like a tissue box or something. I'm not going to, but it's just an idea. You know, with all the bigger packaging, I thought there'd be more. Oh, wait. What's with these extra cards? Oh, it's probably the greater boon and lesser boon in this. Well, there's the quick start guide. Oh, shifting masteries, of course. Crowd's favor. I guess that's the new mechanic in Pantheon mode. Status, warrior skill. Whenever an opponent gains Crowd's favor status, you lose the status. Players can't declare attacks targeting an object you control unless they pay 1 reserve for each attack declaration. Whenever an activation, materialization, or trigger targets an object you control, you may negate it unless its controller pays 1 reserve. Alright, here we go. Lesser Boon of Show. Oh, Pravarti. Oh, Greater Boon of Show, Lesser Boon of Pravarti. Okay, the Pravarti one. 0 cost, normal, fast. As you gain this boon, put 6 durability counters on a siegeable domain you control, or put 3 durability counters on a siegeable domain you don't control. And Greater Boon of Show, level 2, or cost 2, slow. Level locked. Phone, come on. Do I need to adjust it a bit? I was having issues with the unboxing, with the tracking too, in the last unboxing video. So, play this card only if your champion's base level is 2 or higher. As you gain this boon, draw a card. Beginning of your recollection phase, glimpse 2. Ooh. Pantheon barrier. Token Fantasia Domain, Spirit's Siegeable Barrier. In a Pantheon game, each player summons this token at the beginning of the game. Omni Shroud. If damage will be dealt to another object you control, that damage is dealt to a Pantheon barrier instead. And hey, guess what? Another shifting currents. Just put it on a spinner and just flick it and just go whee. Wouldn't that be funny? I mean, personally, I think it's funny. But then again, I'm a crazy person. Speaking of crazy, where the heck did my knife go? Where on earth did my knife go? Could have sworn I put the knife somewhere close by. Oh, for goodness sakes. I explicitly remember putting it away somewhere. Is it under the keyboard? Surprisingly, it's not under the keyboard. Is it under? Nope, it's not in there. Under here? No. Well, this is kind of worrying. The knife is missing. Who stole the knife? Knife! Found the knife. Crisis averted. Alright. Now we have to be extra careful not to cut myself or the cards when opening this very tight package. Alright. Let's see what fire cards are included in this. Hey, well, like Sora said, level 3 Kongming is now foil. Different art. There we go. Ooh, the eyes shine too. Same level 1 and level 2 Kongming. Spirit of Fire, which is a Suzaku. Alright, what is the Equinox Hour? Draw a card. Target opponent may materialize a card from their material deck. Opponent still pays for cost. Safeguard Amulet, very good card. Tariff Ring, another good card. Tome of Sorcery, good card. Worn Diary, haven't seen this one. Page counter on Worn Diary for each card in your memory. Draw a card, activate this ability only if there are 10 or more page counters on Worn Diary. Ooh, Gem of Syrian Flame. As a spell, whenever your shifting currents change from north to west, ping to target champion. Coronal, oh, that's a good card. Vernal Talisman. Banish 2 preserved cards on your material deck. On enter, draw a card. Tap, Empower 3. Next time you activate an Empowered Terror Element spell this turn, heal 1. Ardent Cloud Striker, kabam, big swing stick. Battlefield Benediction. Major Cleric, cost 1 instead of 2. Empower 2. If opponent controls 3 or more units, empower 4. Okay. Break apart. Ooh. Target item or weapon. Ooh, disenchant. Oh, this Pantheon deck is already worth if I get 1 disenchant. Will we get more than 1? I don't think so, but it'd be nice. That came from the original Kongming deck. Fractal of Mana. Oh. Well, ooh. Wait a minute. I think the rules in Pantheon is like... Is it called Highlander in Magic, where it's like 1? Yeah, I think they're all 1-ofs. I think that's the rule for Pantheon, is 1-ofs. So, Gentle Respite, Harmonious Mantra, Heightened Spellcraft, Idle Thoughts, Imperial Countermeasure. Prevent the next 4 damage that we dealt to target unit this turn. Draw a card into your memory. Minister of Ceremony. As a spell, deal 3 damage to target unit. Only at slow speed, and only if your shifting currents face east. Huh. Nascent Blast. Oh, put it into your memory if this is empowered. Nimble Court Assassin. Oh, 5. Ambush and Vigor. Pendant of Accrual. Each opponent's recollection phase, they may pay 2 reserve. If they don't, put a debt counter. Remove 2 debt counters from Pendant of Accrual. Draw a card into your memory. Piquant Shield Bearer. Taunt. Oh, that's easy. 1/4 taunt. Retold Fortune. I don't think I've seen this card before. Discard a spell. Draw a card. If you are a mage and level 2 or higher, Floating Memory. Oh. Samaritan's Reach. Mage, 3, so it costs 2 instead if you're a mage. Deal 3. Attacking ally you don't control. If that ally is attacking you don't control, gain crowd's okay. Sanctified Paladin, Foster, Scry the Skies, Shade Striker, Shared Fervor, Tiao-chan. Each player draws a card into their memory, you gain crowd's favor. Silver Soldier, Spirited Neophyte, hey, no, good card, good card. Stalked Outpost, it's siegeable. On enter, draw a card into memory. On destroy, if it's an opponent's turn, that opponent draws a card into their memory. Venerable Sage, Kongming bonus, gets buff every time you change the shifting currents, at least for the turn. Veteran Soldier, weakened resistance. Alright. Clumsy Apprentice, on enter, ping 2 to yourself, draw a card. Creative Shock, Cremation. There's the cremation ritual I want. The one with picture of Kongming. Hell yeah. Disintegrate. Oh, finally a 4th Disintegrate. I was looking for that. Focus Flames, a 3rd Focus Flame. Ooh, a nice different Hasty Messenger. Alternate art. Increasing Danger, we've seen this card before. Purge and Flames, I think this is a new one. Again, another picture of Kongming. Efficiency, so 8 minus champion level. Deal 2 damage to all units except for your champion. Class bonus, if you're a mage, deal 3 damage to those units instead. So all units except for champion. So that includes your allies too. So Paretic Prognosis, draw 3, ditch 2. Retie Berserker, if shifting currents face north, +1 attack. Set Ablaze, deal 4 damage to target ally. Shizun of the Ash, enter, ditch, draw. Kongming bonus. As a spell, deal 4 damage to target ally. Activate this ability only if your shifting currents face north or south. Solar Pinnacle. This has fast activation if you are facing north. Deal 2 damage to target unit and power 2. Okay. Solar Providence. Draw 1, ditch 1. Change winds. Change it from south to north. Deal 3 damage to target champion. Target Regalia with memory 1 or less. Tenderheart Guard. Ooh. Each player ditch 1. Each player that does ditch 1 draws a card into memory. Then you gain crowd's favor. On death, each player draws a card. Enchanted Fortress, Everlonging Thorns, Flourishing Key, Leeching Bolt, Marin of Verdancy, Petalfall Embrace, Planar Abyss, Roots of Tomorrow, Ruinous Pillars of Qidao, Domain Expansion, Mage Spire. Terrasite, Verdure of Preservation. Okay, these tarot cards are pretty locked. Okay, so it looks like it's a one of every card you have, because in Pantheon you just play one of every card. It's Highlander rules according to Magic. But hey, some of these cards are actually good. Like, I'll pick out the good cards that we just took out. Like, Safeguard Amulet, always a good defensive option. Terrafring, also good defensive option. Tome of Sorcery, Empower 1, also Level 2, Mage on enter. Draw a card into memory. Good card. Worn Diary. Draw a card. Gem of Searing Flame. Continuous ping damage. Coronal Rejuvenation. Great late game card if you can pull it off. Vernal Talisman. Great for empowering. So this deck is all about empowering to like juice up your spells. And you know, there's a lot of focus on shifting the currents. Anyways. What other good cards do we pull? Ardent Cloud Striker's like decent in a Kongming deck. Benediction, good but situational. Disenchant, always good. Fractal Mantle, pretty good. Gentle Respite, very good. Harmonious Mantra, good if you know how to use it. Heightened Spellcraft, always good if you're playing in power. Let's see. Nascent Blast can be good. Pendant of Accrual can be good. If you're playing the long game, then it's good. If you're playing the short game, it's bad. Retold Fortune. It's Hand Filter. Stalwart Shieldmate, good. O2 Taunt Floating Memory, normal. So you can stick it in any deck. Venerable Sage, good. If you play a lot of spells and change your shifting currents, yes. Otherwise, no. Remember, it's a hefty 4 costs. It's not even like cost less according to level or something. Sacrifice and yeah, Cremation Ritual, good. Disintegrate. Yeah, I got the regular Cremation Ritual, like the Dawn of Ashes version. This one is Radiant Origins. It's common. It's got Kongming on it. Disintegrate. Destroy target ally or regalia. Cost 8, but efficiency. So 8 minus whatever your level is. That includes empowering. So potentially, through shenanigans, you could bring this down to 0 cost. Potentially. Yeah. Basic Fireball. Class bonus costs 2 less to activate. Deal 1 plus level damage to target unit. So again, it's supposed to be played in tandem with Empower. Focus Flames. Cost 1 less, so really it's a cost 1 if you're playing Mage. Deal 4 damage to target ally. So you can't target champion, but you could target ally. So like, if they got some big taunt targets like Hydro Guard or Bullfrog or Ghost of Pendragon, yeah. Get it out of there. Purge and Flames cost 8, but it's efficiency. This is good. This is a pretty good board wipe if you're desperate. Or just ping everyone for 2. See, you play this first before you put down any allies. Then you're free. Draw 3, ditch 2. Pretty straightforward. Deal 4 damage to target ally. And then deal 3 damage to each champion controlled by the same player as that ally. Yep. As a spell, deal 4 damage to target ally. Yep. Just burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Face north, fast activation. Deal 2 damage to target unit. So ally or champion in power 2. Draw, discard. Deal 3 damage to target champion if you change it from south to north. Spurn to ash. And yeah. Everlonging Thorns. 2 debuff counters on target ally. If your shifting currents face east or west, put 2 plus level debuff counters on it instead. Everlonging Thorns is empowered, put it into its owner's material deck, preserved. So you can just keep drawing it during your material phase. Flourishing Key, 4, slow. Shifting Currents change from any direction to north while this card's activation's on the effect stack. Put 4 charge counters on that activation. Deal level plus X damage to target unit. X is the amount of charge counters on this card's activation. So effect stack is like, you can think of it as like resolution, like the order of things happening. Leeching Bolt, level damage to target unit. So again, ally or champion. And heal 2. And if Leeching Bolt is in power, put in owner's material deck, preserved. Mirror Inadvertency, 2, 1/4. Ally Cleric Mage Human, Kongming bonus. Change for if whenever your winds change from east to south, recover 4. Floating Memory if you're a cleric or a mage. Petalfall Embrace. Each player heals 8 plus level. So this is a good like comeback card. Just got to know when to play it. Oh, this is the blow up card. This is the blow up the field card. It's a whopping 12, but efficiency, so it could potentially cost less. So at the starting of your next recollection phase, when you scoop up your memory back to your hand, destroy all non-champion objects. And if your shifting currents face south, deal 10 damage to each champion you don't control. So obviously every time with the Kongming level 2's effect, you want to change from north to south so that you can draw a card. So this is very easy to set up. You just need, you know, a butt ton of levels to drive that cost down, because 12 is a lot. Roots of Tomorrow. Fast 1. Reveal the top card of your deck and put into your material deck preserve. Draw a card into your memory. Destroyed non-champion object you don't control. Terracite, yep, just preserve, draw a card. Verdure of Preservation. Level, or cost 3. Unique Fantasia Mage spell. Kongming bonus. Whenever your shifting currents change to facing the next clockwise direction, so up to right, or right to down, or down to left, or left to up. Not in the reverse. Not directly opposite. Only in clockwise. Like a clock. Clock, clock, clock. Like that. So, every time that happens, reveal the top card of your deck, put it into your material deck, preserved. Reserve 3, sacrifice this card in power X. X is twice the amount of preserved cards in your material deck. Activates this ability only if there are 5 or more preserved cards in your material deck. So yeah, this is a good setup for Planar Abyss. We're just, so 5 times 2 times X. So 10 times X. So at minimum, you bring it down to 2. Easy. Anyways. So, will I be playing Pantheon? Not immediately. I'm still trying to learn the base game. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, like, the main normal game. Trying to increase my game knowledge. Trying to learn, like, when's the best time to play fast activation cards. Should I play slow, or should I, like, play aggressive, depending on the color of my deck? Time to heckle. Heckle, heckle, heckle. I mean, I'm 0 for 3 for pulling CSR, so... Like I said, it's the same as my Genshin luck, which is to say, horrible. Anyways. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little guerrilla stream. It didn't last very long. I'm aware of that. But hey, maybe we can turn this into a shorter video and post it on YouTube. Gotta know how your opponent deck is made too. Some try to turbo stuff out. Oh yeah, aggressive versus control. I mean, I'm more of a control guy. But with my Fire Suzaku deck, I'm like learning to play like semi-aggressive. Like, you only start with like 7 cards. So you gotta like build up your hand. Your hand is your key to winning. But anyways, let's see who we can raid. Oh, let's go raid Obobo. They're playing Pokemon Legends Z2A. Of course I'm gonna say Z. It's Z. None of the Z nonsense. It's Z. Anyways, look, ma, no hands. Jazz hands. Anyways, good night, everyone, and remember, stay prime.